Welcome to Farming Simulator 25. Today, we are playing Farm Sim 25. That was stupid. Anyway, yeah. So, finally, after a year and a half, I got Farm Sim 25 to work. Which means we can finally do a series on this. And anyway, so, here we go. Um, Here is my farm tour for the series I kind of threw together. I'm really desperate on videos, and I've also recorded this multiple times. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, so here we got our Chevy 2500 pickup. Um, also got our house. One thing I've definitely seen with Farm Sim 25 is a lot of the houses have interiors, so that's one thing I do want to do more of, is use a house with an interior. Um, then we got our shop. Kubota skid loader. Never used one of these in one of the series. We're gonna use that. John Deere 4020 for a loader for our auger tractor. S78 or 680. 1775 planter. One thing I've noticed with Farmstead 25 is there's a lot of shop mods. Like, or not really shop, yeah, I guess. And like, I've seen these, like, you can make some really nice shop details. Like these buckets and that tire. Then yeah, we got a little workshop, which is or not work area, which is probably the best that I've made. And then Farmson 25 drivable pressure washers. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't do third person. I keep forgetting to do that because I'm not used to that. Yeah, so I've played Farmson 25 a couple times. This is really my first time actually playing it like I usually do. Anyway, new tractor. That's a new mod for me. John Deere 7830. Then behind it, we of course got the 8370. That's in like half of my series. Gotta have it. Um, Landall disc, Brandt, gooseneck, J&Ms. I guess one thing I didn't look when I recorded this first time. I downloaded a mod. I thought I had the modded J&Ms, but these might be the base game ones. I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. Which also I can't even remember what was different about them. Yeah. Then we got kind of our cold storage shed. Not a huge fan of this shed, but because I just got this game. Also, the way I'm playing this is I'm playing this on my Xbox One. And what I'm doing is just streaming it. So, it runs pretty good. It's about as good as 22 with like 300 mods, so I can't complain really. Snowblade for the skid loader and mulcher for the skid loader. Mack Pinnacle truck, my favorite truck. I don't think I've actually said that, but definitely one of my favorite trucks just because it looks like a farm truck. John Deere air seeder. And that's all for that. I think where I was going is I don't really like that shed, and when I got all my mods, I found a couple better sheds where I'm just not going to rebuild this farm, so yeah. Then we got the multi-fruit silo. Yeah, really like this farm layout. Definitely took a little bit of getting used to use the construction. Also, the reason these driveways are not connected is because the roads on this map, instead of being free like most maps, are $80 million. So, which we are getting there. We're at 40 million. Anyway, so maybe we'll fill that in. But yeah, got our old bin site. Tried to build it separate from the actual farm. Got our base game Draper. Might switch that out because I ended up downloading a Draper mod that for some reason I could not find earlier. International 55 chisel plow. Then in here, just got the Load King wagon, and then the corn head, which One thing is about Farm Sim 25 is I was surprised that there's like no John Deere cornhead mods besides Narrow cornheads, and like I wanted to find one that matched the 680, like time wise, instead of like the new like S7 style cornheads. And this is the only one, which I'm not complaining. I actually would like narrow row corn, something that just switches it up, something that not a lot of people really see. So we're gonna do narrow row corn, even though we don't have a narrow row planter. But you know, anyway, what's this? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so hopefully, I have a bunch of cool videos planned because instead of playing the same game that hasn't had any mods for the past year and a half, I have a bunch of new mods and new video ideas. So hopefully I can do that. Was having some struggles with my screen recorder, so as long as that is working, which I hope it is, should be pretty good, and we can actually start the series now. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed and want more Farm Sim 25 content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.